Hello guys, I am the young male mentor. My name is Jonathan, and I'm going to be here to give you the boy's guide to growing up. This is an audiobook written by Phil Wilkinson, illustrated by Sarah Horn, although sadly we cannot show the images due to an inappropriate nature. This book is about the boy's guide to puberty. Puberty is the name given to the normal process that turns your body from a boy's into a man's. It means that as you grow up, you'll slowly get taller, heavier, more muscular, your voice will change, and you'll get more hair on your body. The purpose of puberty isn't to turn you into an adult man, it's to get your body ready in case you want to have children one day. The most important thing to remember is that there is no need to be embarrassed. Puberty is totally normal and natural. Your puberty timeline. Your body has its own unique internal clock and will only start to be when it's ready. However, this is a rough guide to what will happen to your body and when. At 8 years of age, before this age, puberty is unlikely to begin. 9 to 10. Once puberty starts, you might notice that your scrotum, penis, and testicles getting larger, or just starting to feel different. 10 to 11. You may experience some new thoughts and feelings and notice hair growth in different places. 12 to 13. Your growth spurt will begin. Soft hairs will begin to grow on your face. 13 to 14. At the peak of your growth spurt, you will add around 12 centimeters to your body height. Your body shape will also change, and you will grow more facial hair. 14 to 15. Your voice box will start to grow, so your voice may crack and get lower. Body hair will thicken on your legs, arms, underarms, and around the base of your penis. It may also begin to grow on your chest, and back spots may appear. Your muscles, 16 plus, your muscles will keep getting bigger as you adapt to new heights. This process continues until you're around 21 years old. How do hormones work? Everyone experiences puberty in different ways, but it all starts in your brain. Hormones are like messengers that are carried around your blood to make parts of your body change. Around the age of 10, signals to your testicles start making the male sex hormone known as androgens and testosterone. These sex hormones trigger the start of puberty. Then the male sex cell, known as the sperm, starts to be made in your testicles. A part of the brain called the hypothalamus makes GnRH. Boys have some female hormones and girls have a bit of the male hormone testosterone. Sounds odd, but it's just the way we're made. The sex hormone also kickstarts the other changes involved in puberty, which carry on until you're around 21 years old. These changes can be thrilling and will make you feel a lot more grown up. Hormones can make you feel angry, frustrated and annoyed, and at the other times extremely happy and wild with excitement. When they are charging around your body, it can feel strange and unsettling, but don't worry, eventually your feelings will settle down. Your height and weight race. You may think that you and your friends all look different now, but wait until you hit puberty. Some of your friends will start to grow by 11, while others will remain looking the same until they're around 14 years old. It can be annoying if you're the first to laugh, but don't worry, it's not a race, and you can handle it. Puberty doesn't happen neatly. That means your body won't grow in an equal and logical way. Some boys will find that they put on weight first. Others will find that their height shoots upwards, while some notice that their feet grow first. What to expect? Boys get taller and heavier. Your height will increase about 12 centimeters during puberty. Your muscles will get bigger. Boys' upper bodies start to look different to girls. Your shoulders will broaden as your muscles develop. You may also experience growing pains. These are dull, achy pains that happen around the age of 12 and affect your arms, legs, and even back. They are normal, but see your doctor if they start to get you down. Am I getting breasts? Almost half boys notice breast swelling at puberty. Don't worry, they won't be like female breasts. The swelling happens as a reaction to the surges of hormones. It goes down, but do talk to your doctor if it's bothering you. A deeper voice. Open your mouth to speak during puberty, and another change becomes obvious. Changes to your voice generally start to happen when you are around 14 years old, but like all puberty, they can start at an earlier or later time. Your voice will become lower, deeper, and more grown up, a process known as your voice breaking. Vocal cords are the thin muscles that stretch across your larynx, like rubber bands. When you speak, the cords vibrate, creating sounds of your voice. Before puberty, the vocal cords are small. During puberty, they get much larger, which makes your voice sound deeper. Your face grows during puberty. As your bones get bigger, spaces are created in the nose and throat, which makes your voice louder. Your voice doesn't actually break, of course, and the change isn't always a quick one. This is because your vocal cords need to adjust as the larynx gets bigger. Sometimes your voice will be normal, other times it will be wobbly and squeaky, and sometimes it will sound grown up. Dealing with voice wobbles is easy. Cough, clear your throat and try again. Or swallow and wait a few seconds before you speak. What's this, the lump in my throat? This lump is called the Adam's apple. It's not a new part of your body. It's simply your larger larynx tilting at a different angle in the throat, which makes it stick out a little as you get older. Spotty skin. You might be dreading spots, but when you know what they are and how to deal with them, you'll feel much more prepared. Zits, pimples, blackheads, whatever you call them, spots can be a pain when you're growing up, but taking good care of the skin is an important part of going through puberty. Spots are triggered by the male sex hormone known as androgens. These hormones control the making of special oil in the skin called sebum. Usually enough sebum is made to keep the skin smooth. However, at puberty, androgens surge around your body. This makes oil glands produce too much sebum, which then blocks tiny holes in your skin called pores. Once a pore is blocked, a spot is formed, either a blackhead, which happens when the oil solidifies under the skin, or a red swelling, which happens when the oil mixes with bacteria. The good news is you can add yourself through spots silently, and there are loads of spot treatments that can help. Most can be bought through chemists, or doctors can offer stronger treatment on prescription for more serious outbreaks known as acne. Why is my back spotty? Male hormone testosterone can make spots worse during puberty. On boys, spots tend to appear on the neck, upper back, shoulders, and chest. It is annoying but perfectly normal, and with good skincare routine, you can usually manage them. Hair everywhere. Hair in new places is one of the most surprising parts of puberty. Where once your skin was smooth, soon you'll start to see hair slowly sprouting up. It's often the first sign of puberty that you notice, and can appear from when you are 9 years old, although you'll probably be a bit older. Hair will grow across the pubic region, around your penis, and may grow up towards your lower belly. It will also start to grow under your arms, on your chest, and possibly on your shoulders and back too. The hair on your legs and arms will also change during puberty. It gets thicker, darker, and you'll start to notice a lot more of it appearing. You can't control how much hair you'll grow. This depends on how your body is made. Facial hair starts to grow when you're around 12 or 13. It will first appear on your upper lip as a mustache, and then on the sides of your face as sideburns. Then it will start to grow on your cheeks and chin. Facts about body hair. Body hair, especially pubic hair, can be in a different colour to the hair on your head. Some boys find their facial hair is different too, the colour on the head too. Boys' hair doesn't get long in the way the hair on your head does. How dark and thick your hair is depends on your ethnic background, where your family is from. The art of shaving. Facial hair has a soft, wispy look to it when it first appears. Some boys grow it in patches, while others get a full beard quite quickly. Whenever you decide to start shaving, and when it's up to you, some boys don't mind the patchy hair and are quite happy to leave it growing for a few years. Others want to grow a beard, while some don't like the look of facial hair and prefer to shave it off completely. If you want to shave, there are different options to try. An electric razor or a disposable razor, which also needs water and shaving foam. Shaving with a disposable razor will usually give you a closer shave. They can be tricky to use. Try asking your dad or an adult you know for advice on the do's and don'ts. It's very common to get nicks and cuts. When you start shaving, if this happens, make sure you wash the area with water and then press cotton wool against to stop the bleeding. Check out when you start shaving, your hair grows back as stubble on your face. If your face stays smooth, you'll need to shave the stubble off. At the first regrowth might take a whole week, but eventually you'll need to shave about once a day. Will shaving make my spots worse? Shaving can make the skin sore and encourage spots to appear. The best way to shave if you have spots is to use an electric razor or safety razor. Avoid multi-blade razors, which can make the skin very irritated. Sweat, smells and personal hygiene. If you know how to handle smells, there will be no sweat. Puberty can be a sweaty time, but you may find that you'll sweat when you're nervous, embarrassed, walking about, even when you're sleeping. There's nothing wrong with sweat. The body needs it to cool down. However, it'll begin to smell when it mixes with bacteria lurking on your skin. If you don't wash it, you'll get what's known as body odor, or BO for short. The best way to control BO is to shower daily with soap, use antiperspirants, deodorant, and to help control how much you sweat, wear clean clothes and underwear every day. Some boys suffer from extreme sweat at puberty, and no normal antiperspirant will help. If you find that this is the case for you, don't worry. There are a stronger antiperspirant that your doctor can prescribe. What's with this smell down below? At puberty, you'll start making something called smegma. This is a creamy substance that all boys' penises make. If you have a foreskin, smegma builds up underneath it, and it can smell bad. Make sure you wash the area regularly, but you do it gently with water or mild soap, because the area is very sensitive. Changes down below. Throughout puberty, you'll see a big gradual change happening between your legs. Your sex organs will grow and mature from the start of puberty. This will allow you to start producing sperm, so that one day you'll be able to make babies if you want to. Your scrotum, which holds the testicles, will start to get bigger and longer and will darken in colour. So you'll find that the skin on your scrotum will get looser and baggier. Pubic hair. Pubic hair will start to grow around the base of your penis in areas known as the genital or pubic region. The hair will spread towards your thighs and might creep up towards your tummy. It starts off very soft and later becomes curlier and darker. Why does one testicle hang lower than the other? It's very normal for one testicle, usually the left, to hang lower than the other. This stops them hitting each other when you're running around. More changes down below. Your penis will also start to change during puberty, in both appearance and behaviour. Like everything during puberty, the changes that happen to your penis will depend on your own body, so they may or may not be the same as what happens to your friends. About a year after your testicles grow, you may have known what's an ejaculation from your penis. This happens when you become sexually excited and your penis becomes hard or erect. As you get more excited, you'll feel muscle movement in your penis. These will squirt out a sticky fluid mixed with sperm, known as semen. This process is called ejaculating or coming. Foreskin. This is the skin that covers one end of your penis. It protects the head of the penis or glands. It will get bigger during puberty. All boys are born with foreskins. Sometimes it's removed or circumcised for religion or medical reasons. Whether you have a circumcised makes no difference. Testosterone from the testicle will make your penis grow in length and width. It won't grow very much in length, but it will increase in girth. The glands will also get bigger. Many boys become anxious about the size of their penis. Don't worry, the size of your penis when it's soft and floppy is different when it's erect, and the size doesn't affect how it works. What's with the bumps on my penis? One boy in every 3 will have bumps on his penis, known as penile papules. These are harmless and hardly noticeable, so don't worry about them. New feelings. Some of the changes that puberty brings are exciting and fun to see. There are also some that may startle you a bit. You may start thinking about sex a lot more during puberty. This is perfectly normal and nothing to worry about. Some boys find that they start becoming attracted to people they have never thought about before, perhaps a girl who lives nearby, or a boy they admire. If this happens to you, you might start imagining kissing or touching them. This is a safe way of exploring your feelings, but don't let anyone pressure you into dating or kissing someone before you're ready. You might also find that you're not attracted to anyone. This is normal too, and you shouldn't feel worried about it. Erections. You already have had some erections since they begin at a very early age. However, during puberty, erections become much more frequent. Many are caused by new sexual feelings or something exciting. But some happen for no reason at all. A wet dream is when you ejaculate in your sleep. It's the result of a dream about sex, which you might not remember, or you might remember. Wet dreams are very common, and are nothing to be ashamed about. They stop when you get older. But in the meantime, just wipe off the semen, have a shower, throw your PJs and bedding in the washing machine. Why am I getting erections out of the blue? During puberty, erection can happen any time. Sometimes it's because you're thinking about sex, other times it's caused by movement or nothing at all. When this happens, don't panic. Just sit and think of something off-putting. Try wearing baggy underwear and loose trousers too, which can make erections less obvious. Keeping your confidence up. Having self-esteem or confidence in your own abilities can be challenging for both boys and girls. How you feel about yourself and your body is an important part of puberty. You can help yourself to feel good. The rapid change of puberty can both boost your confidence and crush it, especially in the early years when your body is growing in ways that are surprising. Perhaps you feel you're too tall, or too short, or too sweaty and smelly. Maybe your friends have grown big and muscly while you still look like a kid. One thing is almost guaranteed. You'll imagine things that are much worse than they really are. Relax and let things happen at their own pace. Everyone around you is going through the same thing. Everyone is worried about how they look. Always remember that the way you look today may not be how you'll look tomorrow. Give puberty time to do its magic, and eventually you'll come out fine. If you find yourself feeling low, try out these things. Surround yourself with people you trust, like real friends. Real friends don't make you feel bad about how you look, or push you to do things you don't want to do. Don't compare yourself to others. It's guaranteed you'll make yourself feel bad about yourself. Big yourself up. Sometimes fake confidence really does help you make you feel better. Don't think you have to look like the men you see on TV and films. Really like to show body types that are very difficult to copy. Mood swings. One of the biggest changes you'll notice at puberty is how you feel. The hormone that is coursing around your body affects how you think and give you really strong, intense emotions. Your feelings will switch back and forth as your developing body is flooded with hormones. Sometimes you won't know how to handle them, but that's okay. During puberty, your emotions, particularly anger, just let you take time to get to know your body. Tiredness, stress, and unhealthy food can also affect your moods. If you find yourself having rages, seeing red when people annoy you, you're not alone. Anger is a big issue for many people during puberty. It's especially hard to manage, particularly if you're someone who doesn't like to talk about things. If you feel anger is getting out of control, try these tips so it doesn't get the better of you. Learn to count to 10 and walk away. This works every time and makes you breathe and calm down, and stops you from saying or doing something that you'll regret. Talk about it. This is a great way to manage your anger. Talking helps get the root of the rage. Do you feel misunderstood, resentful, confused? Tell someone. Can I just be myself? Teenage boys are accused of many things. Being called sulky, moody, and silent is common. However, the need for space is normal. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be on your own sometimes. Managing your feelings. Sometimes it can seem more acceptable to talk how something it can seem more acceptable for girls to talk how they feel and to sympathize with one another than it is for boys. That means that it can be harder for boys to manage their feelings at puberty. This is true in some homes too, with mums talking and encouraging their daughters to talk, while dads and sons stay quiet. If that sounds familiar, there are some important things to know. Talking helps. When you have a bad and sad feelings, ignoring them doesn't work. Instead, what happens is the feelings get worse. That's why talking to others is useful. If you can't talk to others, if you can't talk to your friends or family, look at the back. We'll later list places to go to help. You don't have to become the touchy-feely type to manage your feelings. Sometimes I'm just saying, I feel awful, or I can't control my anger, so an adult is enough. Accept help from others. It can be hard to hear that you may need to work on your emotions, but advice from the right person can be a real lifesaver, especially if you feel scared or out of control. Listen to your mates. Your friends are going through the same thing as you. Try to read between the lines of what they are saying. If they joke a lot about their looks, it might be feeling sensitive. Try not to tease others and ask them to stop if someone is teasing you. Speak up if you're frightened. One of the pressures of being a boy can be feeling you have to be strong and brave all the time. It sometimes scares you, whether it is your temper, someone else's behavior or situation. The brave thing to do is speak up and tell someone. Healthy eating. Eating well during puberty is vital if you want to feel good. Healthy food will help you. You'll help you to have fewer mood swings and will allow your body to develop properly. As you grow older, you can choose your own food more and more, especially when you're out and about. The urge to eat fast food or junk food can be strong. If you want to look and feel healthy, you need to eat 3 main meals a day with fruit, vegetables, and plenty of protein from meat, beans, or eggs. This means you should limit food that has no nutritional value, like fizzy drinks, biscuits, and crisps. You'll be lucky enough to stay slim no matter what you eat, but eating junk food will make you feel bloated and sluggish. If you're worried about your weight, it can be tempting to go on a diet. This might put you on a roller coaster of eating too little and eating too much, which confuses your body. If you feel you need to lose or gain weight, ask your parents or your doctor for proper advice. On average, boys put about 17 kilograms on during puberty. However, your height, diet, and genes you inherit from your parents will all influence how much weight you personally gain. What's with my constant hunger? To support the increase in your height and weight during puberty, you'll need to eat more from about the age of 9 onwards. However, your appetite will increase even more at the time of your growth spurt around 13, and you may find that you're hungry all the time. The power of exercise. Exercise is good for your body and your mind. During your teenage years, you need to do about 60 minutes of activity a day. That much exercise might sound like a lot, but you might be doing more than you realize already. Exercise can include everything from walking to school, taking the stairs, to playing football with your mates. If you don't do anything active at the moment, you should get moving. If you don't like team sports, why not try martial arts, gymnastics, or running? No matter what the exercise is, find something you love and do it at least 3 times a week. As you get older, you may notice pressure to achieve muscular perfection of some male celebrities and models, which is why the boys hit the gym. However, boys grow muscles at different rates depending on your genes, the information inherited from your parents, and what you eat. You may be more or less muscular than your friends, so don't exercise too much and try to look like someone else. Working out the wrong way can damage your growing body. Why am I so tired? The changes your body is going through and the exercise your body needs to stay healthy can make you very tired during puberty. Even though you might want to stay up late, you should be sleeping for 10 hours a night. This is important for proper growth and muscular development. Privacy and your body. During puberty, you start to feel more need for privacy. Part of growing up and becoming an independent person is choosing what you want to tell or show other people. Needing privacy means that you may not want to tell your parents everything you're thinking and feeling. You also might not want to spend as much time with them. This is normal behavior. Talk to your parents and tell them what you need and why, so they can make your life easier for you at home. You may also start to feel that you don't want to get changed in front of others. This is your right, because your body is private. Then again, some boys don't mind being naked around their friends and family. It's really the case that works for you. Your genital area is private. No one should ask to see or touch your penis, or ask to look at it or touch it. There may be times, however, when you should show your parents or doctor if you have any worries about your body. It's hard enough to adjust to a new body shape without being insensitive. You might need to remind other people, especially your parents and siblings, that you are changing and don't always want someone in the bathroom when you're having a wash. Keeping your private doesn't mean your naked body is bad. There's no need to feel ashamed. You might find that you and your friends start teasing each other about how you look. You may think these jokes are funny, or you may secretly hate the comments people make about your body. Be sensitive to others and speak out when you don't like the teasing. Puberty for girls. The girls, are going through puberty too. Like boys, the changes will affect the girl differently. Girls can begin puberty earlier, so some of the girls, move to more grown up than the boys. Some of the changes go resulting within yours. They get taller, heavier, grow body hair and spots, and develop their sex organs. However, they also grow breasts and start periods, leaving the vital part of girls, puberty with girls. Once, just like with another boy, you should also be sensitive to them. Try not to upset them. Be sensitive about how you speak to them. Try not to upset them. Don't tease them or make jokes about how they look. Because girls have voice too. Despite the physical differences, girls are just like you. They also find puberty difficult. We have mood swings, often worry about their growing bodies. Girls have mood swings that are caused by hormones in the same way that boys do. However, for some girls, these become worse around 7 days after their periods, when something called premenstrual syndrome occurs. Premenstrual syndrome is a result of changing levels of hormones and leaves a lot of girls feeling low and tearful. How to be a boy who girl looks like. Don't make fun of how girls look. Don't crack jokes about periods or breasts. Be sympathetic if a girl is feeling low. Do stand up for someone who is being teased. Don't think that girls won't understand what you're going through. I will now list a few places you can go to get help. Avert. www.avert.sex. Sorry, let me correct myself. I made a bit of a mistake. www.avert.org/sex-stis/puberty. It is a sexual health site that includes information about puberty. BBC https://tinyurl.com/hfoxjvj is a BBC guide to your body and the changes it goes through at puberty. Childline 08001111. Help and advice for kids and teens from a confidential counsellor. Family Lives 8080800222 an advice organisation for parents and kids covering all areas of family life including puberty. NHS https://tinyurl.com/z89NYOA is the NHS puberty information page full of useful facts. Saving tips for men http://tinyurl.com/gs7sgq4 great how-to videos for shaving for teens. Thank you for listening to The Boy's Guide to Growing Up, written by Phil Wilkinson. I hope this auditory walkthrough is useful to any boys going through puberty and help any females watching understand what the men are going through. Thanks for watching. I hope you get through this well. Goodbye.